Rusting behind me in Melbourne's Port Phillip Bay lies the confluence of 19th century British firepower and colonial paranoia. Following the Russian humiliation of the Crimean War, the Victorian government was concerned that the incredibly wealthy but poorly defended port city of Melbourne would be easy pickings for a vengeful squadron of Russian ships. It was a fear compounded by the unexpected but amicable arrival of the imposing 40-gun Russian frigate Svetlana in 1862. In response, the Victorian government elected to purchase a number of British warships to defend the bay, including the first British warship ever to be laid down entirely powered by steam, the imposing H.M.V.S Cerberus. Laid down in Liverpool in 1867, she was to be the cutting edge of British naval firepower, with a low profile, making her next to impossible to hit from a distance, and 2 rotating gun turrets to give her a broad angle of fire. But she seemed cursed from the moment that she was laid down, with original captain W.H. Norman dying before he could take command. There followed a 5-month bureaucratic hold-up over what flag she could sail to the colonies under. When she finally got underway, she sailed directly into a storm off Portsmouth, where she became completely unmanageable and had to be returned to dock to be retrofitted with bulwarks and sails to supplement her steam power. Her foul luck continued when she steamed into a tempest off Spain, where she began to list at 45 degrees each way. When she finally steamed into port in Gibraltar, a good number of her near mutinous merchant crew deserted. When at last she steamed through the heads of Port Phillip Bay, she was met by an eager reception of thousands of Melbournians, with hundreds more clamouring onto the decks to have a closer inspection of this new addition to the city's port defences. Although her reception was far from glowing, with one member of the public saying that she looked like an elongated gasometer fitted with masts and sails and sent on an experimental cruise. The Argus newspaper criticised her performance, saying she was impossible to manoeuvre with any rapidity in the narrow channel of Port Phillip Bay, and casting doubts on her ability to defend the port. Although she never fired a shot in anger in over 40 years of service as an active naval ship, the Cerberus remained a fixture for the people of Melbourne, participating in drills and even taking on responsibility for the defence of the port during World War I. She was sold for scrap in 1924 and then scuttled as a breakwater. Today she lies slowly rusting, disappearing beneath the waves.